what it do? Using the frame, we call the different pages in each region. So 10% height will go to the first row, that is called header file. 80% will go to the second file, that is called welcome. Last 10% will go to the last one, that is called footer. And finally, the page was structured like this. In this border is coming, border line, you can come to your page and you can write here a property, that is the frame set attribute, that is called border 0. So what will happen is you will not see any kind of lining between the frames, and it will look clear page, clean page. Okay. Next we will work on next part, like we will create one more design, and there we'll see row wise and column wise how to divide. So if I remove border, if I written border as a 0, we will find no border anywhere. It is complete clean page and having no any kind of lining in between. So we'll create the next example to understand the next dividation. Like maybe we can use row wise also and column wise also, both we can use. So we'll create next file, example2.html. Example2.html. Example2.html file. Let's go inside again. We can start from the HTML and we can follow the frame set directly. And under the frame set, you will use again row wise. Rows equal to 4 rows we are going to create. First row we can give 8%. Second row we will give 10%. Third row will give 62%. And last row will give somewhere 20%. So it will be total calculation of 100% of the height, where will follow now border equal to 0. No any border, no any lining. Okay, ready? Now under the first block, they will be calling the first row, we will call a frame src equal to info.html, a separate file. Second row will be you can say header.html. third row will be welcome and fourth row will be footer. And last will be footer. Okay, hope you're writing. All files are ready. One file is missing, that is an info.html. Just write it. After that, we will create a file info.html and then we will work on that again. Once you complete, let me know in the chat.
Yes, yes, sir.
Check now. It should divide into 4 rows. Second is okay, third is okay, fourth is okay. The first have the problem. Like first row is not exist. So we have to create the first row. We have to create the first row. That is called info.html file. Okay, now, so no any problem? Let us run the page. And then hope you have made ready and create the next file info.html. Let me share this code as well. Info.html file info.html file will be something like this. Background will change bg color. Bg color equal to blue color. Then you create a table here. This table should cover 80% of the area. This table should cover 80% of the area and in center. It should cover the 80% of area in center. Okay. Next, after that, you will add one tr. Tr will occupy the first td because the background is blue color. We have to change the color, then only it will be visible. Color as a white. There you can write desk. So first td is over. It will come in the white color and contact number will appear. One more td will add. That td will be aligned as a right. It will come in the right side. The td will print in the right side. There also will use the font tab. There also we will follow a address. Save this. Let me show you the output, how this table look. This table look like this. Contact number in the left side and address in the right. Ready? Hope you are writing. If you run your example 2 file, it look like this. The contact info on the top, navigation will come here in the middle, and then total 4 blocks will be ready. Please complete this. I will share you all the files. In case if something wrong, you can use this file. Right, so shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Other people working or not? Okay. Then you saw page you divided into multiple blocks. Now we'll come to this navigation part. Navigation. We have header file. So let's go to the header file. In header file, header file, header.html you can open. In header.html we have written one place a paragraph. This paragraph is not required. This paragraph is not required. We will remove the paragraph and we will use here one table tag. Table tag. You will think like why we are writing everywhere table. Since we have not covered the CSS part, and then without CSS alignment will not come proper. It will not use table. Like page will not look better. It will go here there. It will not be aligned. Okay, that is the main reason we are following the table. Once we come to the CSS, once we get idea on CSS, many things will be based on CSS. Will not use table much every time. So right here, a table with the align and center and cell padding. We can write 10 nearly tr pd ph also we can use here a href. Don't give any file name, just write hyperlink home. To about us, contact us, our services, next will be login and will create register. So this many. Okay, ready? Check now, save the file, run your example 2 file. You will find multiple hyperlink will come on the top. Something like this. Okay, ready? Header file is ready, correct? This look like is a navigation. Next, our target will be when we click on any link, whichever the link you click, the content should appear in the middle block. Wherever you click any link, the page will open, but the page will load under the middle block. The white section we see, here the page will load. So first, this hyperlink is ready. We'll come to the example 2 file. In example 2 file, some modification is required. We will do that, and then we will click on the links and we'll find, okay, wherever we click, whichever the link we click, after that, the page will appear under the middle section only. Okay, so let us come to the example 2 file now. In example 2 file, you can see you have total 4 blocks. Let me share this code. If you have not written, you can use this. So in a header file, we have to give the file name. We have to give the hyperlink everywhere. Whenever we click on any link, it should come to the page should load. A particular page should load when we click on a hyperlink. Whichever the hyperlink we click, a particular page should load. Okay. Now question is how it is going to work. So for that, first we have to come in the example 2 file. That is our main file. Example 2 file is the main file. Under the example 2 file, okay, under the example 2 file, you can see info is coming in the first frame, header is coming in the second frame. Info and header. Info is in the first frame, that is the 8%. Header is the second, and that is 10%. And 62% will go to the welcome, 20% will go to the footer. So here the requirement will be like this. This is called comment line. If user will click in any link in header file, then the page should load under 62% area. 62% area. That is a requirement. When the user will click in any link, when the user click in any link under the header file, so whichever the link he has clicked, that page has to load, but the page should load under the 62% of the height. So 62% area is the welcome file. Welcome file. So let us give now for each frame, give a particular name. Name equal to write as a block 1. Name can be anything, but meaningful name we are giving. Block 1, block 2, block 3, block 1, block 2, block 3, and block 4. Block 2, block 3, block 4. Okay. Block 3, block 4. Now here what will happen? User will click in first block. User will click in not first block. User will click in the second block. That is called header file. User will click in second block and the content should change under the fourth block. User will click in the second block and content should change under the content should change under the last block, not last block, the block 2. Let us come to the how we have given this names. Here is the condition. User will click on this links. User will click on the link. Content should change here. The link is coming under the block 2 and the welcome is coming by default under the block 3. So when we click under the block 2, the content should change under the block 3. It will work based on target property of HTML. It will work based on target property of HTML. Okay. So for that, now if you are given the block 2, 3, 4, let us come to the header file. In header file, we have to specify the page name, which link, which page has to come, which link, which page has to come. We have to specify that. Then in header file now, when you click on home, in a header file, when you click on home, which page should appear? We have to decide. So welcome.html should come when we click on home. Welcome.html should come when we click on home. Okay. Next, where this welcome.html will appear, that is called target equal to block 3. BLOCK block 3. We have made just now different blocks. That there we are saying, okay, if the user will click here, the page should load here. Target equal to block 3. Okay. So we can come and we can see here now when the, okay, let's add all file name about.html, target equal to block 3. Here again, you will write contact.html, target equal to block 3, service.html, target equal to block 3, login.html, target equal to block 3, register.html, target equal to block 3. Right? So what is the block 3? Block 3 is the name of the area under the example2 file. So once you click on any link, your compiler will check in current page where is the block 3. If the block 3 exists, then under the block 3, your file will get loaded. If block 3 is not exist, then it will open a new tab. But if block 3 exists, it will not go for the new tab. The file will open within the same tab. Save now. We have to create the remaining files, at least basic file, then we can run it. Hope you have written. Let me share this tr to tr, tr to tr, share in the chat. We'll go to the browser and we'll see when we click on the links, like suppose if I click on about, for me it should show here in the center only, page not found. Contact also same problem, service also same problem, login same problem, register also same problem. Okay, but when I click on home, it's saying welcome back. About is not exist, so page not found. If home is exist, welcome file saying welcome back. We have to create 2-3 pages, not 2-3 pages, all the pages will create, and then we'll understand really it is loading or not. Check now. For you on click, is it showing page not found or new tab got opened?
Page not found.
Page not found because that page is not exist in the current location.
Yes.
Okay, now let's create next file about.html. Just a basic page with a few content. Okay, HTML. We can follow here. We'll use the body tag and simple you can write one h1 tag about us, keep align center. Then we can check when we click on about us that page is loading or not. When we click on about us, the page should load. When I click on about us, it is saying about us. You are in the about, you are here under example 2, but the content came from the about file. Page is not reloaded. Click on home, welcome back, welcome. Click on about. Okay. Only the middle content is changing. If you click here, only the middle portion content gets changed. This kind of call will be called the asynchronous call. Your page has not reloaded. You have not used even JavaScript. Okay. Asynchronous call will be based on JavaScript, but in this we have not used any kind of JavaScript and our page is not reloading. It's not refreshing the page, but the content get changed into the middle section. See, the content is getting changed into the middle section. Right. Similar way, we can create two more files, not two, 1, 2, 3, 4 file we have to create. So you can create next file as per the header. As per the header, next file should be contact.html. Contact.html. You can follow the HTML again. Follow the body tag. Write one H1 here. Contact us. Now contact page also should work. You can verify here. Contact is loading. About is loading. Let's check once. Go ahead, create the next file as per the header, service.html. So to start from HTML, body, follow the H1, our services, align equal to center. We'll check now, service is working. Service contact about, all pages are loading. Similar way, we have to create two more file, login and register. Okay, ready? Create next file, login.html, similar structure. And similar way, one more file we require, register.html. One more file you can create, register.html. So this way your all the files are ready. And now it is loading also. When we click any direction of any link inside the page, the content will appear or content is appearing in the center of the screen. Content will come in the center of screen. Okay, so please check once. Right, so pages are loading as well. All the pages, whichever the link you click, is how the content is coming in the middle part. Align, you don't have in body tag here. Align sequence. For body, there should not be any property called align. Let me sequence. Align as center. Not sure. Okay. Register page. I wrote align center. No, it's coming. It's working here. All the content of body will come in center. Everything, whichever will write here, all will appear in center. Enter your this also should print in the middle. Please enter your details. Okay, ready? Working for how many members? Let me know once. It's work for you or not. I can share the file, but for that you need to be in the system. Then only you can get the file. How you are logging? If you are logging through the if you are logging inside Zoom app, then I can share the file. If you are logging in the browser, then file will not go. If you are logging in the browser, then file will not go. The WhatsApp group is okay, but for that I have to log in the system. Then only I can share in the WhatsApp. See what you do is, I have guided yesterday also today. You will download the Zoom app. Okay. Download Zoom app in your system. Zoom application we need to download and install in your laptop. Download the Zoom application and install in your system. Suppose once you install, you will get like this. You can see here, Zoom application is installed in my computer. Next, once you log in, for the class, you will join the meeting using this link. You will join meeting using this ID. Let me give the ID also. You will join the meeting using this ID. Using this ID. Okay, the same ID. What ID you are accessing today is the same ID only. Just you log in through the browser. This is to log in through the Zoom app. Okay. Once you log in through the Zoom app, meeting ID. Meeting ID is not changing at all. It's always same. So once you log in through the Zoom app, what will happen is you will have a complete access on everything. Chatting is happening as usual. You can do. You can share your file in the chat. I can download. I can fix the problem. I will share my file. You can download and you can use that. If there is a big problem, much problem inside the code, you can get my file. I can get your file. Okay. Okay. So that will be very, very helpful to share the file and to get any kind of even the complete bulk file and video you can receive through the that Zoom chat. Okay, so that will be helpful and it's a compulsory event. So that you can complete today and then any file immediately I can send you in the chat. You can download it and you can use immediately. Okay, so that will be clear. So are you downloading now? If you download and install the files. Some time we have still. So you can download and install the Zoom client in your laptop and then re-log in the laptop using this Zoom ID. I can share you this complete folder now only. Okay. Then our next step will be input elements. This example, what we have followed till now, whether it was based on table or based on frame set, the first example of this example, anyone can see here. This is also something like this, and this is also something like this. Now, whether it is the first example or second example, all are based on output tag. In this file, we are not asking the input anywhere from any user, right? Are we asking any input? No input. We are displaying as a output. Everywhere we are displaying as a output. Okay. Everywhere we are displaying as a output. So what will happen is in HTML we have two type of tag. In HTML we have two type of tag. One we have where we ask the input. Other we have where we display the output. So input tag is different and output tag is different. Input tag is different and output tag is different. So till now which you cover, this all are called as a input tag, output tag. This all are called as a output tag. It's not called as a input tag. Suppose for example, if I open the table 1 to 3, this is called as a output tag. If I open the table 2, it's called as a output tag. Correct. If I open table 1, it's called as a output only. In this, we are not asking any input from anyone. This all are called as a output only. This all are called as a output. Right. So, but the web application will be combination of both input and output. So output tag we will leave inside now. and we will work on input tag, and we will understand what are the input tags we have, how to use that, what is their syntax, what are their attribute and values. And after getting idea on input tag, we will combine again input and output together. We will combine again input and output tag together. Then it will become a HTML project. Okay. After that, we will shift to the CSS part. So open your developer guide, make a note in that. So this you saw frame set what it has helped. It has divided the page into multiple blocks, and after that it also used to load, call, include a file without reloading, without refreshing of current page. Your current page is not going to reload, current page is not going to refresh at all, right? Without refreshing the page, your next page will. So here is the example. If I go to this page, you saw the page got divided into multiple blocks, right? Page got divided into multiple blocks. After dividing the page into multiple blocks, when we click on about, content is changing under the middle section. Contents are coming from other file. Your page is not reloading at all. See, page is reloading anywhere? No. Just header, navigation, footer is a constant, is a fixed completely. It is completely fixed, and content are changing under the middle section. Contents are changing under the middle. That two line was there. It used to divide the page into multiple blocks, and after that it also used to load, call, include a other file without refreshing the current page. So without refreshing the current page, it is happening. Okay. So that is your frame and frame set tag. Now come down, make a note here. What are the input tags we have? List of input tags. List of input tags. We have one called text, where we can ask text input from user. We have another one is called number, where we can ask the number from user. Other one we have that is called email, where we can ask the email from user. Next we have called password, where we can ask the encrypted value from user, secure value from user. Next we have called checkbox. We can create the checkbox where user can select it. Next we have called radio. Radio button we can create. Next we have called select. People can select from the given option. Next we have called file. People can upload the file. Next we have called text area. People can upload multiple lines. People can write multiple line content. Next we have called submit. Button as a submit. Next we have button as a reset. Next we have button, only button. So these all are the input field we have. Using that, you are going to take the input from user in HTML4. In HTML4. In HTML5, we have some more thing that we will study after, once we come into the CSS part. I share you this list, you can use it. Okay, right. Next, two name are there extra. One is called Sunitha. Sunitha only, or Sunitha. Sunitha, and one more is called Somaya. So what you can do is in WhatsApp, this number, both person can send your details in the WhatsApp. What details? Like your name, email ID, email ID to this number 87924626007. 87924626007. Okay, in WhatsApp. For what purpose? The videos what we are accessing from there. That videos I'll make today as a private all. So then I'll give you the permission to your email ID. Other people email ID we have. So this 2-person email ID is not available with us. So the videos will be become private. So in that case, you need to have access permission. Your name, email ID, send to WhatsApp. In this number also you can send, or in this number also you can send 888-41-666-08. Any number you can send. From there, we can add you in the group and we can communicate on that. Okay, and then we will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll start with the input tag. Many property values are there. We will see that. The people who have attended the class, I have shared the link for that assignment. Hope you will complete that. Today I will send you another link. You can try, it's helpful for you. Assignment will make you more confident. Whenever you have a time, you can follow that. At least try it. It's useful. Set 1 is completed, then there only one more is there, set 2. Please try set 2 also. Today I'll send you some other photos, other type of photos. In the same website, there is one more assignment, set 2. That is a table only, little complex table. Multiple rows, columns are there. Try that as well. It will be helpful.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Today evening again I will upload some other photos that you can. That is for the tomorrow class. Once we see the tomorrow class, then based on that, you can do the remaining assignment. Assignment will remember you. It will just revise. It will helpful for you to revise it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then we'll end it and see you tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Bye. Thank you.